What's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy DB live in the building.
What's up? Greg Chapman here.
Yo, we are the Gentleman Gorilla Whoop. This is for all entrepreneurs and small business owners around the United States, and we talk about digital marketing and growth across the online platform.
Yes, everything that we talk about is aimed for helping you small business owners.
Yes, here's one thing that you all have to know, especially I was talking to someone the other day in the restaurant field. 80% of consumers look up where the hell they're going before they leave their restaurant. So a great location that used to be like a 50% decision for someone to find you, you're now down to 20% of the market. That the chances of them going.
Are you saying when they're in the restaurant looking for someone, or before they leave their home?
Before they leave their home, before they go out. Even if they're outside waiting and they're in their car to go get food, they typically go online to search where they're going to find.
No shit.
Crazy. 80%.
80%.
So the chances, you mean you're trying to get your business to survive off of 20% of the market if you do not have all your listings on every search category possible to make sure that you're found, even by the people next to you. Some people can't even get found when they're next to a place. Have you ever seen that online? Like you're searching for a place and you're like, where's this place? I didn't even know this place was
literally
here.
In the next parking lot.
Didn't even know this place was here.
Looking for a store, you know it's there. They don't have a website. They're not found online. You can't find them. You know that they're there. They're a business.
Yeah, but you can't find them. And that's what you got to really think about your business, depending on what you are. If you're a digital product, a little bit different base. But the same thing if someone finds you on a platform or something, someone needs to be able to find you anywhere. Period. Period, period, period.
Anywhere. So
anywhere.
All the social medias.
All the social
on the websites.
everywhere.
All the search engines.
Everywhere you go.
What about the magazines?
Social media magazine. Oh man, yes. Oh, but hey, you know what? Let's knock this down. Let's get in. What's our topic? We have a topic for the day. What is our topic
Mr.
of
just
the day?
gun and then aim.
I just had to. I was just shooting because I had to get you. I had to get you out there for those local people.
This is what I deal with every day.
Yeah,
you just nervous ticks off random marketing facts.
It's like you just
got Greg, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing, Greg?
We're like, what?
Facts.
What the fuck, man? He's like, pa. He's like, you get that? I'm like, yeah, man, that's cool.
And then back to work.
And then we talk for like 45 minutes, and then go back to work.
So that's what we're doing. So today we're knocking out, man. We just wanted to talk to you about social media marketing because I think it's super important to understand the development of the industry of social media marketing and where it is at now. Yeah. You know.
I read a quote today. I'll actually pull it up.
Pull that bitch up. Pull it up.
Ooh, little LinkedIn.
Show what's up. Hey, LinkedIn's.
Gary Vaynerchuk said it today. It's perfect. I don't think people understand how much change and disruption is actually coming to the world of business. What Uber did to taxis and black cars, what Amazon did to bookstores is going to happen in every industry.
Correct.
That's happening right now with social media.
Yeah.
There's so many systems and companies and businesses out there that are just leveraging social media and doing it in new, unique, creative ways.
Very true.
It's an actively changing substance at the moment. You can't put a shape on it. It's turning into something new. It is morphing into a new phase of social media.
So you know how that helps you is that there's the problem you had a year ago with social media marketing or it being too expensive. What do you think people try to do? They try to make it a system, and that's exactly what we did as a business, is to make it affordable, is to build a system that makes sense for the one end customer, business owner, somebody, and then also to the person who's producing and putting out the content. So it's cheaper than hiring someone in-house, and then also not as expensive as trying to hire a super major marketing creative agency, because creativity and stuff like that at the maximum is what costs a lot. But to get your name out there, to be consistent, those things, that's what you need. It's like the lights on your goddamn building. You know, like you need to pay that shit.
I mean, on the surface, social media is pure chaos. There's
true.
Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. What other ones am I missing? Pinterest.
You got TikTok, Thriller.
I mean, there's a lot. And those are the main ones.
Yeah,
the point is, it's pure chaos on the surface. Everything is chaos. So you start a business. Let's say you sell T-shirts.
I like that.
And you obviously want to be on Facebook, Instagram, maybe Twitter if you're marketing.
Amazon.
Amazon.
You got to, if you're not even.
So let's say you try and pick top three. How do you know which top three to pick? How do you know which ones are going to hit your demographic better?
Yeah.
So the point is, that's all chaos. It's almost impossible to guess straight off the bat which ones are going to be best.
So what are you going to do?
underneath all of that chaos, there's a platform called the algorithm.
Oh,
And algorithms
dude.
are beatable.
Check this. You know, hey, listen, before we tell them they're beatable, if you don't have time to really think about that shit, then don't fucking worry about it. Here's the thing I want you to say.
Just outsource it.
If you can't, if in your mind you're like, that's too much for me to think about, get someone else to do it. Okay? Because honestly, even if you don't beat the algorithm, one thing you have to have, which we make sense to our clients, is you have to be consistent. If your product is good and people fuck with your stuff and you're consistent is the only way, that's the true historical way that you fucking hit the mark.
Posting every day
Every
on
day.
all of the platforms.
Consistently. And you got to be able to get there. To beat the algorithm is consistency.
It's just
That's the
timing,
number one thing. You got to have someone actually doing it.
timing and consistency.
True.
The rest
True.
of it is all details.
Yeah, but and that's so true. Yeah, timing and consistency. And the only way you hit timing is by being fucking consistent. Like, you can do something at the right time and not be good enough, or not have enough content to make sense. So, like, people go viral. So when people go viral, this is historical. People going viral without any other content to people to lay on. That video goes very, very viral, and then there's no other videos for anyone else to watch, and then they lose all the steam. So they get known for this one single video that goes viral, been seen everywhere, but they never had enough content to sustain that group of people who now want to be fulfilled by their type of comedy or situation that made them go viral.
It's why they have the watch the next on YouTube.
Exactly.
You want them to watch that one video, and then what happens? Then another one of your videos pops up.
That was really
And
good.
Another one of
I
your
want to see
videos
this one.
pop up.
Oh, that was really good. I want to see the next one.
They're going to send them somewhere. They might send them to your competitor because it,
Yes,
because
very
it
true.
relates under the same search parameters.
Very
of
true.
What you're talking
That
about.
is that
And
is
if you
so
don't have
true.
Stuff, they're going to go straight to your competitor.
That's crazy to think about because that's super true. Because that's exactly what YouTube does. YouTube doesn't give a fuck about you. They
No.
do, but they care about the person
They care
who's watching.
about you
So
putting video content on their website
Exactly.
so they can make more money. That's
So if
all
you
they
have
care about.
one piece of content that's great and your competitor has 7, well, they're gonna watch your one piece and then be like, well, how do I stay in this
Be like,
fucking?
oh yeah, I like this topic.
I want
But
to
then
stay
you're
in the
gonna go
topic.
Pop, pop, pop,
Oh,
on the next
oh
guy.
well, there's 9 other topics by your competitor because you're not being consistent. And here's one thing you gotta know: social media works in like a 6-month increment. Which I mean is, honestly, when you put money into Instagram and social media stuff, unless you're doing direct advertisement, even if you are direct advertisement to landing pages, like that shit takes a while to develop. What you do now is what's going to be shown 6 months down the fucking road, and you're going to see success then. You know, and I think a lot of people are trying to like turn the dial and make it happen now. Like, oh, I need to pay for this, it's going to happen now. No. In the world of business, sustaining, throughout history, marketing, sustainability matters. Being there for long enough for someone to finally fucking need you from the first time they've seen you to the time where they actually decide to buy from you. Like, you had to be sustainable. So many businesses are here now, gone
What is
fucking
it?
tomorrow,
You have
dude.
to see someone's name 7 times,
7?
I
Yeah,
think,
7.
before you trust and buy.
Even before you even get, I think it's like, yeah,
Before
7
they
times at least.
Before they remember you.
Yeah.
Before they associate your name with whatever industry
Crazy,
you're in.
crazy.
They have to see you just a handful of times. 5, 7, I don't remember
So
the
crazy,
exact number.
so crazy.
But just that's how long it takes. And if you're not consistently being that person, you're not going to get associated, and they're not going to remember you. You're going to
true.
be a flash in the pan for them.
It's true. So here's the boldest statement I'll make today. You absolutely need social media, and it's best just to get started and to develop a plan than to try to develop a plan before you get started, because the whole planning time you have no actual statistics of your people on that data. That data is 100% based off of the industry norm, and if you've built any community, none of them are the same. So to just purely wonder what you're going to do based off of community, that's just you seeking answers. Produce the content that you think is best, and then start to see where people are learning or asking questions, and develop a community culture.
That's exactly right. See, that leads into another problem that a lot of people do. Everyone is still stuck on growing a massive amount of followers.
No.
The amount of followers you have does not matter anymore.
No, true,
Because
very true.
everyone knows now, society, the only reason the amount of followers matters is for dick swinging rights. I got the most followers.
and advertisements,
But-
which necessarily doesn't. It's not
But
community
here's
based.
the social change that's happened.
Yeah.
Everyone was able to buy so many followers that now people don't trust brands with large amounts of followers.
True. Very
Like,
true.
there's a few big names. Like, if you're a Nike or McDonald's, like, they expect you to have a lot of followers.
Yeah,
But if you're
you're
like a
fucking
smaller
billion-dollar
brand, yeah, if you're a smaller brand people
Yeah.
don't know of, and you just have a ridiculous amount of followers and your content's not that great,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, something's fucking wonky here.
Fishy.
I don't trust you.
Fishy, fishy,
What's
fishy.
better is focusing on as small of a niche as you can and building loyal followers that actually engage and talk about.
Very
Because what
true.
you're doing is
Small
essentially
community growth.
creating a community of salespeople.
Yeah, small
They will
community
go
growth.
out and they will show your profile. They will show your product. They will show your business to other people because you're engaging with them. You're making them feel special. You're making them feel like they're part of your business's community.
Yeah,
And that's when people turn around and share what you're doing with the world.
yeah, yeah.
So you really, your Facebook, your Instagram, you might have 1,000 followers, but you got 100 people in there that are super loyal. And every one of those people, we're going to play this numbers game, the escalation game again.
Yep.
So those 100 people, let's say they all have 1,000 followers. So you just got potentially 100,000 views if those 100 people out of your 1,000 followers are hyper engaged and sharing your shit.
True.
Like the escalation numbers in social media, that's where it's powerful. But you have to have other people
That true 100.
talking about you online,
We
on
call it-
social
You
media.
should call it like the true 100.
The true 100.
True 100. Like you got to get that true 100 fans.
The people that will buy everything that you sell,
That
everything
true
you
100.
post, they will give their feedback.
100 people that you can truly engage with, know, like, and love
Mm-hmm.
your music or your business or your product or coming to your store.
Yeah.
Build that true 100 and you can get to 10, 20, 30,000 followers like it ain't shit.
Exactly.
Because that true
Because-
100 people can drive a business. It's just proven that it's pretty much the same 100 people that will always be remaining no matter how much you grow and you're following people. Like there's this true 100 and then people get to this true 150, true 200, and by then they're already at like 20, 30,000 followers, but they only truly have about 1 to 2, 300 people who
here's-
fuck with their business.
And here's the thing
tough.
about those 200 people. People's reputations are now called your brand identity,
True.
your social media brand identity.
Yep.
So your reputation, your business reputation, your professional reputation, that is now online. That is now on the internet. And people make judgments about your reputation based upon the brands that you associate yourself with digitally, because you can see who's following who likes
Yep.
who. So part of it is being careful about crafting your image around brands that you don't like or that don't represent you, or specifically picking brands. Like if you want people to think that you're an outdoorsy person, you're going to go follow REI, Coleman, other camping companies, whatever.
I don't know any of those.
Outdoor adventure. People are going to associate you with that. So when
don't go
people
outside.
choose to follow your brand and engage heavily with you, they're choosing to make you a part of their lifestyle and their personal life reputation.
True. That is some true shit. It's like your brand gets to be part of someone. It's like being able to grow the community of people is being a part of them, being part of the community. And that's the greatest thing about social media. So that's why it's a necessary thing to do and really to be super consistent with it so you can find out who those people are. And a lot of times people worry about starting. And like my biggest thing is I don't know how to tell someone. I have a hard time telling people how to start.
Just do it.
Like I have a hard, so one of the hardest things I've ever had to do with clients that I realized was trying to figure out where they should start. Because in my mind, starting is like, just what do you know? Like, what do you see? What can you talk about? Like, let's start. And then from there, we adjust. But I truly have a hard time starting someone up because it's like anything you fucking know. Like, what the
It's
fuck?
like here's the thing. You start a business because you're either good at something,
Yeah.
or you've created something, or you want to see a change in something,
Yeah,
and you want
true.
to share that with the world. Like
True.
you start with what you know, and you go from there.
Yeah,
But
so-
you just have to do it.
Yeah, you just
Like,
have to do it. Yeah,
and you're
so
gonna fuck it up a lot of times.
Exactly,
And it might
exactly.
take you years or
and
decades
so many
to get
people
it
are
right.
perfectionists, which is really to me, I think perfection, honestly, to me, is the biggest insecurity in the world. I'm not gonna lie because I think trying to be perfect is almost fucking impossible. And if you really spend your time trying to be perfect, you never actually produce anything, and then nothing ever gets better. So it's like, imagine this is one thing I realized. So if someone was tasting shitty food forever, right, and then they finally got this food that they considered good, like that's a jump, okay? But if they've always had really good food and that was your best. Like you worked forever and then you finally give it to the world. It's 100% product that you can succeed to or at the highest route. They're all used to this taste. Like that's it. Now you got to go bigger. Rather than trying your first time putting it out there, letting people see it, releasing the people who fuck with you because they can see you trying effort and energy and stuff like that, and then getting better and better and better, and they see that increase. There's no one to tell the story anymore if you start off at 10. But if you start off at 2 and get to 9, people know that story between they loved being part of 2 to 9, and they're going to tell that story like, oh my God, I remember this when I was this person. I remember I met him when this. I remember this. I remember that when I was
Here's
this.
the difference between somebody that starts good at something and somebody that just wakes up every day and grinds.
Yeah.
The person that it's the difference between skill and talent.
True.
Skill is learned. Talent, you're pretty much born with it. Somebody that has talent and just goes out and they accomplish something, that's all they got. They got that one time, maybe 3 or 4 times if they're lucky. They do it and they're out. Hopefully they did it good enough that they can rest on it for the rest of their life. But when you're in business, when you're doing deals, when you're looking who to work with, when you're looking who to buy from, you look at the people that wake up every day and work as hard as they can and accomplish as much as they can. Not every day is perfect, not every day is good, but every day is growth. You got to think about it like this. Like when you work out, your muscles get sore. They regrow, they get bigger. When you're confused, when your brain hurts, that's your brain creating new neurological connections. Confusion is growth. When your business hurts, that's growth. That's you finding the weak spots and pushing them out and getting better. Pain is growth in business. Without failure, you can't get better. I don't trust people that haven't failed.
Yeah, sure.
Because they don't. The only way I trust people, the only people that I work with, are people that I've seen fail and I've seen them get back up. Because I've seen a lot of people fall and never get back up.
True.
And those people are the people that fuck you over.
Yeah. Here's one thing that I always tell people, like being truthful about marketing, is that the only thing I do better than other people is I make a better educated guess. Like I'm educated in the industry, so my guess is easier, and I have a better chance of transitioning. I can see things, I can measure things. With people in the industry is, and even this, when you buy one-shot marketing trials and styles, like someone, ooh, that means we're almost done. We're about to exit out of here. But when you buy a one-shot trial, what happens is if that tactic works and the tactic stops working, you're done. You don't know shit about marketing. Your company doesn't know shit about marketing. They knew how to get you this one tactic, and if this tactic didn't work for you, you're done. You know what I mean? So you're buying like that gym guru or internet marketing guru. It's one tactic they're selling you, and that's what they want to sell you. One thing that worked. It worked for a lot of people, but if the industry changes and moves, you're fucked and done. Like it's over. Like what do you do now?
Brings us back to the point of the day. Just do it and do it every day and be consistent.
Yeah, or get someone that does it every single day and that can work with you. That's exactly why people pay us. And I always tell people that all the time is like, I'm here to be with you 100% of the time. We partner with a lot of businesses and we give it to them cheaper than that. And we partner with their actual business because we find that's very important to us too, is to be able to partner with someone, do what they need to do and partner and actually make money from their actual business and actually seeing the success that comes from what we produce rather than just being paid out to do our services. So that's something that's pretty powerful with this. But we have to see a lot of light and feel comfortable with your business model that we can do for you to give you that opportunity to partner with us. So, light up. Like, Greg, where can they find you at on Instagram or something?
Well, you can find me personally at The Gentleman Gorilla. You can also follow our business Instagram, The Gentleman Gorilla
Co.com. Also, my name is Dominique. You can find me at Gommel, G-O-M-L, means get on my level, give out more love, Gorilla. On Instagram, you can find me at Gommel Prod. On Facebook and on YouTube, you can follow us at The Gentleman Gorilla. You already know. So we're going to tag out. Make sure you subscribe to this page. If you follow to this point, I promise you would appreciate following our page because we're going to be giving tricks, tools, and all kind of softwares and stuff that we use to beat the game as individual small businesses and digital marketing teams.
Also, we really want to start interviewing small business owners locally in San Diego. So if you're a small business owner that wants to come hop on a podcast and talk about your marketing, hit us up. Let's get you in here. Let's chat. Let's try and solve some solutions for you.
Let's get it.
Let's solve some solutions.
Trying to solve some problems with some solutions.
On that note, I'm out.
We're out. Let's get it.
Woo!